think I am too. Welcome back to the third part of the generation tier list with Brainfree.
Yo.
This time we're going over Hoenn, arguably the generation
Yeah,
that I.
and
Oh, go ahead.
unfortunately, I had to reset my PC, which means reinstalling Windows. So I lost my tier list. So I'm going on a different tier list entirely, and I have to start from scratch.
This is actually the generation that I have the least amount of experience with, just because I never played through a full game of Hoenn. I have been playing Alpha Sapphire recently, but not really much more than the third gen. And the problem with Gen 3 for me is that a lot of these Pokemon I don't have attachments to, and the ones I do are only thanks to Showdown. So I know we're going to have some drastic opinion differences.
Oh, definitely, considering that Gen 3 is, well, it's not where I started, it's what I played the most of. Simply because it's the most easy to ROM hack, but at the same time, it's also pretty good at space.
But
Right, first thing I've got to say is the Grovile line. All of it is B tier for me.
for me, it's an A tier, except for the Mega, which is F. Look, I get the inspiration for it, but come on. You really just put a Christmas tree on its back and said, yeah, let's fucking make that a Pokemon. Get better, Nintendo.
I mean, it's Nintendo. They don't give a shit so long as it makes them money.
Actually, that's just corporations in general, but I get what you're saying.
I may have scrolled down a bit too far. Did I? Yes, I did. Shit. Yeah, the Mega goes straight to F for me as well.
The rest of the line is solid for me. Because, I love Trico, he's adorable. Grovyle is actually pretty sick for a middle evolution starter. And Sceptile, I've got anime nostalgia, what can I say?
Understandable, but still, it's all mid for me. Because I focus solely on the game perspective for most of this.
Now,
He's not the best.
here's one of my least favorite starters of all time. Now, Torchic. Oop, Thanos Bubblehead just got demolished. Okay.
Okay, real quick, why are there two Pokemon, two doubles of the fucking same Pokemon, two Combuskin, two Blaziken on mine? What the shit?
I don't have that, so I think that's a you thing.
Alright, Torchic straight into A tier for me, because Torchic hard carried me on my first run.
Fair enough. Torchic is like a solid C tier. It's nothing special to me. I don't have any attachment to it. I got nothing to say, really.
Have you seen Jade in the animations,
Yeah.
attempt?
I mean, at this point,
Yeah,
anyone.
I had the same issue where it just kept fucking killing everything. Torchic overrated, says Snivy. Yeah, and so is Snivy, but at the same time, I don't fucking bang on it when you say you like Snivy.
Sceptile is not S tier. I'm sorry. There's one thing that holds Sceptile back, and that's the fact that trying to use it is basically as hard as using a Chikorita. Because
Now,
monograss types in any game suck.
Combuskin, straight C tier. I
No,
have an
F.
issue with Combuskin for me.
It is an F tier design. I hate its look. I hate its power. I would rather see this Pokemon get scrapped and see any Fakemon starter get put in its place. Same thing with Blaziken.
Blaziken, understandable, but at the same time, S tier because it's carried me through so many fucking runs.
You know what, Blaziken I will put into D tier, just on the basis that Speed Boost Blaziken is OP as hell.
Now, Mega Blaziken goes straight into D tier. I'm not going to put it in F tier because it's extremely viable, but it's still complete and utter bullshit.
I can respect the Blaziken line for one thing, and that's that they've won me games. I do not like them as Pokemon.
Again, understandable.
And the Mudkip line is just solid B tier. I got no problems with it.
Right, Mudkip goes into very low A tier solely because the "you like Mudkips" meme.
I'm gonna leave Marshtomp in D tier because Marshtomp's kind of hideous.
Its middle evolution gets bottom of C. Its final Evo is extremely viable, well-rounded, but the design, just looking at it makes me think, what were they fucking thinking?
Mudkip and Swampert for me are like B tier. Its Mega and its middle stage are both like they're bad. Like I put
Yes,
Marsh.
Eddie says your stream is very laggy, AJ.
It is. I don't know.
Mega Marsh Stomp goes straight into F. I hate it so much.
I put it in D tier just because it has done stuff for me in the past that I can't really put it down too much. Poochyena and Mightyena are both F tier, namely because of that run we did where I got soft locked twice by this thing. Although I don't know if that's fully its fault because you guys kind of killed all the other Pokemon.
I told you I couldn't help it. I kept killing them when I kept trying to catch them, and they didn't stay in the balls. I tried to weaken them.
Well, nonetheless, because of that, I got soft locked.
Mightyena is extremely overlooked. Like, to the point it's A tier, and people put it in, like, C or D. It's so good.
I. Zigzagoon. The regular
Zigzagoon
form.
and its Zigzagoon and its regional form goes straight into F. I hate Zigzagoon with a burning passion,
I
and I will
only.
not elaborate why.
I will only hate on the original form because I think its design is very bland. The regional variant being inspired by bands like Kiss and other shit, I love that. That's amazing.
Linoon, in any case, it's a straight D to F for me, and I will not elaborate why.
I can.
Right, Linoon and its evolution, however, go straight into, like, high B, low A. Linoon is very cute. It's decently strong for a regional rodent. And honestly, the fact that it's so easy to get makes it kind of broken.
I think it's really only great in like certain competitive formats and not even consistently.
Not even when you think of it in a competitive way. If you're thinking of it in just like, oh, am I going to use this in the Pokemon? It's so easy to get that it's kind of broken.
Yeah. Alright, Wormpole, just F. Like, really? And have both your shell forms go down there as well. Screw this line in its first stages. You know what? I'm even going to throw the butterfly in there. Because the.
Honestly, Wurmple and its shell forms go into F, but its final evos get a straight C because they can fucking one-shot most of the early game bosses.
I'm only putting Dustox in like low B because I love Dustox. Beautyfly and the rest of the stages are all in F. Fuck those Pokemon. I think Beautyfly has disappointed me many times and schooled me many times to where I just don't understand it. And now I just hate it. And the other forms, they're just not good designs.
Beautyfly gets low D from me, but Dustox gets high C.
That's fair.
Like top C.
Alright, Lotad. This is a line that has personally offended me recently. Because of Swift Swim bullshit shenanigans.
I may be missing some context. You want to elaborate?
So, this Pokemon decided, yeah, not only am I going to just one-shot a freaking... What was it? It was a steel type. It was Scizor. It one-shot me with a grass type move, and I don't understand what happened there. I came to find out later that for some reason I'd forgotten to EV my Scizor fully, and that was why. I was pissed off. And it made me very angry, and I don't have any words to describe how angry it made me. So I'm just gonna put it in the burn in hell tier.
Right. Its first stage, Q gets the job done, bottom of D. Second stage, bottom of F, fucking hate it. Its final stage, bottom of F, absolutely useless. Why would you even use Ludicolo?
Alright, C dot. Eh, it's cute. Didn't understand how they made a seed cute. So I'll put it in C tier.
Gets
Nuzleaf.
bottom of D for me.
Nuzleaf
Nuzleaf
is
and
the same
Swallow can
issue
go
as
F.
Combuskin. Why the fuck did they shape it like a dick? Like, I'm so. Who the hell thought this Pinocchio looking motherfucker was a good idea? Shift Tree's cool though. I can grant Shift Tree a pass into sort of B tier.
Nuzleaf and its evolution goes straight into F for me. If I can find its evolution. There it is. Ah, where did I drop it by accident? Right there. Nope. Straight into F.
Talo and Swellow, they're just dull. Their designs are not that interesting in comparison to any other regional bird, and I just think, as a Pokemon, I've not really had any fondness in using them.
I may be a bit lost.
What do you mean?
Somehow, when I was scrolling down, I scrolled all the way to Arceus forms.
Wait, Arceus forms? There's not even. Arceus forms aren't even available in this patch. What did you do? Huh? How far did you go?
I don't know. I missed so much. What the fuck?
Bro, there's not even an Arceus form in this tier list. What did you do?
I scrolled down a bit too far and ended up going into Arceus and its forms with the fucking plates.
Bro, I swear to God, there is no Arceus form in this thing. I am looking, and there is nothing.
What the shit? Did I end up finding a better one?
You're on the wrong tier list!
Shit.
That would explain why you didn't have any progress saved. You're on the wrong
Yeah, you didn't
one.
have any progress saved on the other one as well.
Alrighty. Well, we'll continue from where we're at. So I put Talo and Swellow in F tier, just unoriginal, uninspiring Pokemon.
Halo, I see why F, but Swallow gets straight A. At least A. Maybe even S, considering the Guts strats are fucking busted, to the point they last most of the game.
I, eh, I've never really used Guts Swellow. Never really saw a point. There's better Guts Pokemon out there.
You are sleeping on Guts Swallow.
I
I'm
mean,
telling you right now, Guts special boost fucking, yeah, can I speak?
no.
What happened to my English?
I don't know.
English, yeah, hello? English, are you where you fucking leave me?
I'm also
Guts special attack, physical boosted aerial ace is fucking busted.
I'm also gonna throw Pelipper and Wingull into D tier because while I don't like them as Pokemon, I cannot fault them for what they've done for me in the past. Namely against Snivy, I believe. Was it Snivy or was it King?
Could be either.
Alright. Next up, we got Ralts. Shy Guy, you going up into A tier.
Ralts gets middle of A.
Plus, the fact that it can be male just makes me laugh. I'm going to put Curlia into the F tier along with the rest of the Gardevoir line, just because I don't want to deal with people's shit. Actually, I'm gonna.
Understandable, but I'm not going to give a shit if people say something along the lines of, oh, so you'd fuck a Pokemon? And put Gardevoir straight into S because Gardevoir's busted. And any of the people who end up watching this and say something on that line, because I know one of you fuckers are going to appear, your mom's gay and your dad's fucking another boy.
And we're gonna call this tier unranked because I don't want to deal with people.
The entire prospect of Gardevoir is that she's wearing a maid dress, or not a maid dress, a wedding dress.
Yeah, so I'm going to be putting that in unranked just to keep on the safe side. Surskit,
Its
why the
mega is fucking busted as well.
Oh, the megas were fucking stupid. I don't like megas. I have never liked mega. I mean, they're usable, sure, but they just shouldn't be. The shit that some megas can do is complete bullcrap. Like, you're telling me you're trying to make a game mechanic that balances out poor Pokemon, so you give it to pseudo legends and then legends. What the fuck?
They gave it to that solely for more marketing strategies.
Well,
Think about Nintendo. Think about Corporation. What else do they do with it?
fair. Surskit and Masquerain, what the fuck was the thought process behind these?
Water Bogue sounds like a good typing. Plus, we can make it cute and make more money.
And then they made a badass one later down the line that was much better. Yeah, Surskit
They were really
Masquerain.
banking on the cute idea with this generation.
Yeah. There's so many, like, either cutesy Pokemon or just generally weak Pokemon. And then you're kind of left with, like, a very select group of options to where most people's in game teams were probably the same. Shroomish and Breloom are going in Burn in Hell because Spore is bullshit. And I will not hear another word on the subject.
I have a very differing opinion. Well, Spore is bullshit. I don't run Spore. Fuck you. I run Poison Heal. That's even more
just as
bullshit.
obnoxious.
And I love it to death. Imagine being toxic and taking damage. Couldn't be Breloom.
Okay, I have a Pokemon here that I'm just not sure I understand what the thought process was. Why did they give Slacking stats equal to legendaries? And then give it one of the worst abilities in the game that basically makes it worse than most other Pokemon. If you have any Pokemon with Protect, that Slacking is as good as dead. Like, why?
Fairly certain the thought process was, let's make it something for shits and giggles.
Like, but it just doesn't make sense. It's terrible. I don't know. I just don't think it needed to exist.
Nothing makes sense.
If you're gonna make a Pokemon just to intentionally destroy it 3 seconds later, I don't think it needed to exist in the first place. Okay, Nincada.
Since I can't be arsed to keep scrolling down past these and not having them right, I'm just going to say what I put them in and not put them in there anymore.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to put Nincada in F tier because it's not even viable. But Ninjask.
Right, Nincada and Ninjask, Ninjask, I do not like. Even with its insane potential for speed, it's got lower stats on the attacking and physical attacking, so it's just not as good. Nincada's bullshit, I hate it. Fucking forgot the last one. Shedinja. Shedinja is the whole ass motherfucker, and if you use it, I'm gonna shag your mom.
Okay, Ninjask and Shedinja are both in S tier because I've used both of them to cause anarchy.
Exactly why I want all three of that line in F tier. Because of you. You specifically have ruined it, AJ.
Well, yeah, I did.
As you tend to do with everything I play with you.
Damn, bro, I feel called out. Now ask me this: how many
The
fucks do
only
I
thing
give?
you haven't yet managed to ruin for me is Jack in the Box, and that's because it's designed to be unruinable.
Yeah. In all honesty, though, like, I love Pokemon Showdown. It makes it so that certain Pokemon seem a lot better than they actually are. Because, like, in all honesty, who the fuck's gonna use a Shedinja in a playthrough?
Look, I did once, never again. The AI knew what I was going for, and it kept fucking killing me.
I feel like the AI is always shit until it sees Shedinja and it's like, oh, hell no, we're not doing this shit.
It's always shit until it sees a Pokemon with a strat that's commonly used with it and it goes, oh, free kill, you say?
I'm gonna put the Exploud line, all of it, C tier. I haven't really had a chance to really do anything
It's
in
actually not bad.
special with it. It's just kind of
There's
there.
like top C.
And I think we lost Brainfree. It would appear we have lost Brainfree temporarily. What is this? Why is my... Brainfree?